Okay, so if you're watching this video, it is because you want to learn about my monthly VIP party. And I've alluded to it and maybe even told you some high-level information about my monthly VIP party in other videos. But this has been, for me, it kind of cracked the code on how I manage my business. So one way to manage your business is to kind of always be keeping a steady stream of sales through your Facebook group and posting little offers and, trying to keep people engaged through posting your in-stock colors and things like that. And I really kind of got to this point where I felt like I was constantly trying to scrape for sales, and it was really just driving me crazy because as I have really started focusing on sponsoring and building a team and training and leading and answering messages and all of those things, I would either stop trying to sell completely because I was too overwhelmed to do it, or I would stop training and stop doing the things that I needed to do for my team because I was like, oh my God, I need to make some sales. Ah! And I would panic and start doing things to try to make some sales. So that kind of evolved from several weeks of working with my team and sponsoring and doing the things that get me my big commission checks, and then panicking and freaking out and having, pulling something together and trying to get some sales together, to making it a system. So the way my system works is I have one VIP party a month that lasts for 3 hours, and it's on a Sunday evening. And that's just what works for my schedule. And I've found that a lot of my customers are available on Sunday evenings because they generally don't have extracurricular activities. Most kids don't have sports on Sunday night, and they generally don't have a lot of social activities. So they're kind of home and chilling and, maybe on Facebook anyways while they relax with their families. So I like doing mine on Sunday evenings because it's also a day that I'm always home. I'm almost never gone on Sunday night, so I know that it's a good day for me. So the way that I do this is I focus on really pulling as many sales as I possibly can into this one party. And then the rest of the month, I focus on keeping my posts super engaging. I don't solicit my customers much the rest of the month. I don't do a lot of buy now, stock sales, all of that kind of stuff in the middle of the month. I really focus on my group being a beauty group for the rest of the month and talking about beauty topics and doing things that get people commenting and liking and continuing to engage in my group and want to be there. And then those other 3 weeks of the month, while I'm not scraping for sales and driving everybody crazy, like, here, everybody needs a bombshell, buy a bombshell from me. I'm actually focusing on sponsoring. I'm focusing on training. I'm doing launch parties for my new girls. I'm helping people out. On the road. I'm going to start traveling to do traveling training. So it's really important for me to have a schedule where I can support my own personal sales, because my personal sales is where my pipeline of new parties and new distributors comes from, and also support my team because they trusted me. They trusted me to sign up under me. I have to be available to them at some point. And I really prefer to spend most of my time where most of my money comes from, and most of my money comes from my commissions and bonuses. Now, in the beginning of my business, most of my income came from sales. I'd sell a couple $1,000s a month, and at a 50% profit margin, that's nothing to scoff at. But my commission and bonuses has well eclipsed those figures, and so I do need to prioritize it where I'm spending more time during the month on that team. All right. So it's a flash party. It's 3 hours on a Sunday evening for me, and I have lots of lead up and teasers. So for 5 days leading up to that party, I'm like, 5 days till our VIP party this month. Make sure it's on your calendar. 4 days till our VIP party this month. Be there early to take advantage of doorbusters. Doorbusters like free shipping. 3 days till our party. Have you clicked yes on the event invite so you get reminders, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then on the day of the party, it's 5 hours, 4 hours, 3 hours, 2 hours, 1 hour, and then kickoff. So there's a lot of lead up to it and a lot of ooh, I better, things are happening, and reminding people, because if you just say it once, like, hey, we're going to have a VIP party, they probably don't know what that is. They might show a little bit of interest, but they'll forget. So I really like to lead up to it. Lots of lead ups and teasers. For me, all of my parties are different. I am digging down to my toes to get creative, right? So my first party was really focused on lip scents, and I did groupings of colors. Like, this is how you find if you're a warm or a cool. And then the next post is, this is how you find your perfect red if you're a warm, and then this is how you find your perfect red if you're a cool. And I really kind of broke it down into, what my interest, my colors, and help them, my customers, and help them find colors, because we do offer a lot of different colors. At some points you may be only featuring a small number of colors based on what stock is available to you. So my first party was all about lip scents. And then my next party, I wanted to start introducing people to skincare. So I actually sat down with my product guide. I read it front to back. I took notes on what makes Cineplex Complex so amazing. And then I did a video about it that really jazzed it up and explained it in terms that people could understand. And the way I posted it was, watch this video to learn how to redeem your free gift with purchase. And then in that video, I stopped and I said, hey, and if you're watching this for my October VIP party, put in your notes, October VIP party, and I'll send you a free gift with purchase. And then I kept going on about my business. So they had to watch the video to get the free gift with purchase. And I sold a ton of skincare from that party. And the video wasn't the only thing. And then I went and posted about each individual product and kind of what I liked about it and how I felt about it, and then the pricing. And then maybe it was like, buy this silk and a color correcting tinted moisturizer and get a foundation brush for free. So I did like these little producty bundlies where they learned about it and then they got excited about it. And I was like, and if you buy it now, you get a free gift with it. Yay, that's exciting. All right. So that's how I build my parties. And then I did a party that was all about the different cosmetics, and I showed them how to use the different cosmetics in posts. And I used some other people's videos. I used pictures from the internet. I pulled pretty holiday looks and suggested our products that went with those holiday looks. I did a party recently where I went on camera with a bare face and made like 8 videos of exactly how I apply my makeup. Like, hey, look at all my acne over here. This is how I cover it up. I did, a video with silk, and then I did a video with my concealing and under eye highlighting, and then I did a video with my foundation, and then I did one with contouring and blush, and then I did eyes, and then I did lips. And I loved that party. It was great. And at the end of that party, I tried to do a live sale like the LuLaRoe people do, but I didn't, like, I would show them products and be like, I have 3 of these in stock. And then nobody would say anything. And so I'd move on to the next thing. I kind of forgot to tell them how to claim and that they should be claiming during my video. But I also had ordering instructions for people listed. So I had a $1,200 party with like a Crickets live sale. It made no sense. Like everybody was just like sending me their orders via inbox or email, whatever. It was a total flop. So I've got to figure out the live video thing. But that is how I manage these things. And I get really creative and I come up with my parties. I put a lot of work into them because I put a lot of work into it. The party's 3 hours on a Sunday night. I've never done less than $800, and I've done up to $2,400 in those parties. And it is totally worth every moment of your time to come up with creative posts, do your research yourself, and then sit down with a posting tool and create all of your posts in advance. So the way you set it up is pick a date, and then you create an event in your group. The event in the group is just an invitation. You're not actually going to host the party inside the event. You're going to host the party in your group. The reason I do it inside the group is because you're going to broadcast that to everybody in your group. So as the engagement happens during all of your posts and people are commenting, your posts are going to start being broadcast out to more people because Facebook is going to say, oh, something interesting is happening in this group. I'm going to share this with more people because they may find it interesting as well. So you use a posting application to create your posts. Like I use Tiny Torch. I've heard there's one called Postcron. I'm going to start looking at that and try to figure out, what advantages it has over Tiny Torch, if any. And you create all of your posts in advance. So that way they just go off during your party and you're available to comment, to take orders, to offer the Synergent's choice, to message your customers who said they were coming but you haven't seen any activity from. Like, hey girl, just a reminder, I know you said you wanted to check out my VIP party. It's going on right now. Just wanted to give you a heads up. Here's the link. And having all of that mapped out in advance will take a lot of pressure off of you. You will feel so much better about your life if your posts are scheduled. They go off without you because inevitably, if you say you're going to start this party at 7 and you don't have your posts ready and they're not scheduled, your kid will throw up on the floor. every time. The kid throws up, poos everywhere, knocks over their milk, and then you're like, oh my gosh, I said I was starting my party at 7, and I'm sorry, I'm delaying until 7:15 because my kid threw up or whatever. Have them scheduled. It will make your life so much better. Do your absolute best to promote in-hand products. I think there is nothing more powerful than I have all of these products on hand. Place your order today, pay it tonight. I'm putting it in the mailbox tomorrow morning. You'll have it by Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on how close to me you are. And I think that's super powerful. And because those products are in your hand, you don't have to worry about products changing between the time that you scheduled your posts and the time your actual party happens. So if you absolutely have to use products that are in stock at that moment and not things that you have in your hands, you can build out your party. You can build out all the things you want to say to your customers. And then at the last minute, the day of your party, plug those in. I don't recommend doing that on a Sunday right now, just because our stock kind of rotates and they don't add stock on the weekends generally. So by Sunday, we might not have as much variety. I actually think that the days that it looks like we have the most variety available for you to order is going to be like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So a weeknight might be a little bit better for you if you're needing to use in-stock product for that party. And then you're going to want to have like PayPal and a PayPal debit card, and your customer pays you through PayPal. You put that money on your debit card and you place the order that night before any kind of stock changes. Types of posts. These are the general order. No matter what I'm going to feature is going to be, there's a big so there's all the teaser posts, and then there's a big welcome post, and it needs to tell your customers how to order. And then you need to have the wow post, like this is why this thing is so amazing. Lots of excitement. And then you need to have, what products that you have available for sale. You need to have some tutorials on how to use our products. Our products are special. They work amazing, but you can't just slap them on your face like other products, that they buy at the grocery store, because they just work better, but they work a little differently. So know how to use your products and then coach your customers on how to use them. Like our foundation. Our foundation needs to be applied with a stippling brush. If you apply it with your fingers, you're going to just like rub it all around, and you're not going to get good coverage out of it. It needs to be done with a stippling brush. And especially if you're using our silk, they need to know what direction to apply silk in, and that if they rub their foundation on with a brush, they're just going to move all their silk around. Like, people need to know these things. So if you want to sell them these products, prepare them to use them successfully. Using your promotional posts. Oh, I'm sorry. I skipped a bullet. I want to scoot back. Giveaways. I often do something like a giveaway on every post. That does not mean that I have 10 posts and 10 giveaways. That means there is one giveaway at the end of the party, and every comment gets into a drawing for the one prize. So the one prize may be a $10 makeup brush set, and in every post it's like, and here's our eyeshadows. Comment and tell me how many eyeshadows you use every day for a chance to be entered to win a prize. And then the next post is like about concealer. Have you ever tried a green concealer before? Doesn't it look strange? Tell me if you've used a green concealer before, and I'll enter you into a drawing for a prize. And so I ask them a question on pretty much every single post, and if they comment on that post, they go into an entry for a prize drawing that is for all of the posts. But what that does is that gets them engaged, gets people commenting on your posts, and when people are commenting on your post, they get broadcast to more people because Facebook says, oh, that's interesting, people are commenting on it, I'm going to show more people that post. So I want them to be engaged on those posts. And then if they get distracted, if they've been commenting and then they get distracted by something, my next post is more likely to show back up in their feed. Your promotional posts. So the way I create urgency for my VIP parties is it is the only time every month that I offer a promotion. That is it. 3 hours every month I offer promotions, and the other 30 days in the month I don't. So I let people know that your only chance at getting a promotion from me this month. It's going to be a ton of fun. I'm going to have giveaways and tutorials and all of this great stuff. And if you want to receive a promotion with your Lip Sense or Senegence Cosmetics or skincare this month, you need to buy from this VIP party, or else you're going to miss your chance for another month. And it really builds urgency. And they come and they order, and I have a great big party, and I fulfill their orders, And then I move on with my life for the rest of the month, and I'm not shuffling pink packages every day. So I do like bundles of products, like buy these 3 eyeshadows and get this, like it's $4 for an eyeshadow brush kit on Amazon. And then I package it really cute. And this is my perfect eye bundle. It's Candlelight, Mocha Java Shimmer, and Onyx for eyeliner. And then I do little gifts with purchase, free shipping, free gift wrap. And here is a trick for you. Your customers generally think they're just coming to buy lip sense. Lip sense posts go last. You need to like commit to all of these other posts, and then you post the lip sense deal last, because if you post your lip sense deal first, they're likely to place an order early before all of your posts are done, because that's the only thing they thought they were interested in. So every post should be numbered so they know if they've missed something. Post 1 of 13. And if they're interested, like my good customers want to make sure that they see all their posts because they buy a lot of different variety from me. So I number my posts so they can tell how many posts there should be in the party. At the end of every party, or during the middle of every party, I have posts about hostessing and posts about signing up, of course. And then towards the end of the party, it's really, really important that you thank them. I'm sorry, I'm checking my notes. That you thank them for how awesome the party was. Let them know what a success it was. Plant seeds about hostessing their own party or in receiving free products or signing up and getting to do this themselves, because it's a lot of fun. And then follow up hyping up that party with, lots of gratitude, tons and tons and tons of gratitude. Now, there is a single most critical part to this format that is absolutely necessary, and it is following up with your customers. You need to be inbox messaging them before the party. Like my good customers get a personal inbox message from me every single month, letting them know when the party is happening with the link, and they're glad for it. They always thank me for it. If I have somebody who has shown interest in the month but did not jump on board, I'm like, hey, I know you were interested in lip sense. I think you said you were interested in finding a color. I'm having a party this weekend. It's the only time of month I offer promotions. You should jump in and see if there's a color that you like. And I'll help you find one. Just message me. So I'll reach out to all of those people. So I do a lot of work in the background to make sure that people know my party is happening, when, where, how to access it, maybe a little teaser of something I'm going to offer that might interest them. And then the night of the party, as those things are deploying on their own, if I don't see them there, I will go give them a friendly reminder. Hey girl, I just wanted to let you know my party's going on right now. Love you tons. Here's a link. No big deal. And then I follow up with them after the party. So if I had people who showed interest or and didn't show up to the party and didn't place an order, I will sit down the next day and say, hey, my party deals are good for 24 hours. Here's the highlights of some of my party deals that I offered. Here's a link to it. Go browse and let me know before 9 o'clock tonight if you want to order anything. And I get at least 4 or 5 more orders the next day because they were busy on Sunday night. People are busy, right? They can't all make it. So if that follow-up is really important to you, offer everybody the Senegent's choice at invoicing. Try to get those parties booked. Try to get those new distributors in your pipeline. Thank everybody for their orders in your group. Everybody's doing it. Look at all these people who ordered. And then take a picture of all your pink packages going out. Oh, one last thing. When you get ready to send out their orders, grab a handful of some of your in-stock colors and take a picture of it and send them a private message and say, hey girl, I'm just getting ready to send your order out. Do you want one of these colors for free? I can pop it in your bag now for hostessing a Facebook party. How's next Thursday for you? And what color do you want? And they're like, I really want that color. And she's just going to put $25 worth of lipstick in the mail for me for free. And it's going to show up in like 2 days. Okay, I'll do it next Thursday. I want the pink champagne. And you would be shocked how many people are like, yeah, I'll do a Facebook party just because you've got it there and you're dangling that carrot and you've got their package and I'm mailing it out today. So do that. It's a great method. One of my downlines, Stephanie, came up with that. She is a genius, by the way. Genius. And I just think it's the most brilliant thing on the planet. So do that. Take the time to do that. And then when you're headed to the post office and you've got your box of all your little pink packages and you take your selfie with it and you're like, the post office hates me, but I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for supporting my party. It was awesome. You can do this too. Ask me. I would love to show you how to make money slinging lipstick. And that's how I do the party. So I love VIP parties. If you have not had a party in your group in over a month, do this. Put it on your to-do list. Make it happen. Stay up late one night. Get it planned out. Do your post. Just do it, do it, do it. It is so worth it. I have encouraged people to do this in my team group for months, and I get feedback from people all the time. Hey girl, I did a VIP party. I made $800. I couldn't believe it. It was a ton of work. It was so worth it. Hands down, changed my business and helped me understand how to balance my personal sales against sponsoring and team building. So good luck. I hope it goes awesome for you. Please let us know how it does. Bye.